Hello. Um, I've not really gone live in a month or so. That's more just because there's been a lot going on. So, I mean, I don't mean to apologize for that or anything. Obviously, I don't um, feel like not to be rude. I don't feel like I owe that to anybody. But yeah, if anybody, and I doubt it, but if anybody is eagerly anticipating these videos, then apologies for not going live in a while. Um, a lot of things have been happening lately, actually. So we had the FMWC UK first ever round, which was, I think it was called at Liverpool Street Bus Station or something like that. Nobody can hear you scream. So that was exciting. Um, I have to say I didn't do too much work on that compared to everybody else. Like especially Jack, Elliot, and Johnny. I think they really put in most of the work there, and obviously Harry W for setting up the case. So a lot of credit to them there. That seemed to go very well. Lots of people turned up. Lots of people seemed engaged and interested. So yeah, very pleased to see that. My company I work for got acquired by a bigger company, so there's lots of kind of migration stuff I'm dealing with lately, and I've been doing a bit for Operis as well. Obviously don't want to talk too much about exactly what's going on there, but I'm doing a little bit of work for Operis. So yeah, I've been very busy. Right. So what did I do? Did I promise a wheel spin? I guess I didn't, based on the title of this stream. But let me, nonetheless, the thumbnail. Right. So here we go. I'm gonna send this in. If I think we're at the point where we might get some repeats occasionally. I will just re-roll if we get a repeat. Attempt a day 20 advent. Oh no. What time is it again? It is 10:07 p.m. All right, so at 10:07 p.m. I am going to attempt a day 20 advent of code question. Excellent. I don't know why I do this to myself. So if I remember correctly, I am doing this to learn how to talk better on the fly. I mean, all of the ums and the I means and whatever is probably not helping. Right. Anybody who doesn't know what an Advent of Code question is, this is a annual Christmas event. I think it's fair to say, um, where every kind of Advent or in the December days leading up to Christmas, and possibly after Christmas as well, they post some programming questions. And as far as I understand it, the later days are meant to be like harder questions. So a day 20 question, challenging, and you will get to see me work through that. I mean, it doesn't say whether I'm meant to do it in Excel or in something else. I reckon because it's day 20, it might be easier for me to work in C sharp. So you might get to see me do that, but we'll see. I might, because it is quite late, I might go shopping for like exactly which day 20 Advent of Code calendar question I do. And we'll see. And I have to say, I've not really done any of these before, ever. So I'm not sure exactly how this will work, but let's see. So we've got Advent of. Let's start by looking at the 2024 one. A massive black building looms over you. That sounds scary, doesn't it? Okay, so this is a map with a track. Pathfinding, it looks like. Cheat sheet. Oh, look at it. There's so much text to get through. I really don't know how Bo does this on the fly in his videos. The Excel wizard, his name is. I don't know where to fill in the answer either. I don't see an answer field. These look like links. Oh, these are links to other years. Interesting. Uh, I mean, before I read this question out and try to understand it properly, I am just going to keep looking for somewhere to write the answer. To play, oh right, to play, please. Okay, so I'm going to identify myself by logging in with Google or something. Just give me a moment to do that. But so yes, we are on an Advent of Code Day 20 challenge today, which I've not done before, and seems pretty scary. But it wants me to just log in before I attempt that, so I am very quickly rushing to do that and please the one viewer who is watching. Although this does involve, of course, waiting for an email, a verification email that comes through. You will. I mean, it looks pretty difficult, but I think it's more exciting for content if I talk it up a bit. So let me, in the spirit of the humble MVP, say we're going to smash this. This is going to be so easy. I've never done one before, not because they're scary or I haven't had time or anything, but because it's going to be so easy. So yep, let's see if I get held to that. If this email doesn't come through quickly, I might try the simple case by Michael Jarman instead, because I know a couple of people have wanted me to try that. Yeah, I'm not getting any emails here. Okay, yeah, I am going to instead try the simple case by Michael Jarman. And I will, I guess, be better prepared if I roll Advent of Code again in the future. Right, actual championship. Which year was the simple case? It was 2024, so I'm going to open the 2024 one. And again, I'm not sharing my screen here. I'm not sharing it because I don't want to give away anything about future cases that I might have files about on my laptop. So apologies for that. I mean, I'm trying to stay entertaining in the meantime, but there's only so much I can do. Right, where is 2024? I can't see it. Okay, I'm just going to download the simple case file from email first. So the simple case. I really hope my stream isn't lagging a lot because my internet seems to be very, very slow today. Can't remember what round it was. Apologies for the unexciting watch. In the meantime, I will also quickly Google which round it was because that'll help me find it faster. But I think it was MEWC Road to Las Vegas 2024 round 5 or 6. Let's go with 5. Road to Las Vegas. I mean, there's a certain amount of attention span that people have when nothing is happening on the screen, and I mean, credit to whoever is watching because they clearly have a much longer attention span than I do. Case studies, Excel esports. Who comes up with Excel esports? My God, I mean, I'm glad they've done it, but what a concept. Right, so this is going to be. I'm really hoping it tells me which round it was as well, because if it doesn't, I'm just wasting your time for nothing. Almost there. They've released so many cases. I'm on page like 4 here, and I still don't see it. If I just search for maybe the simple case. Yep. So Road to Las Vegas Battle 6. It is round 6. Stage 6. Still not appearing in my search results. Road to Las Vegas results. Oh, dearie me. Okay, battle 6, there it is. Okay, I am downloading that case now. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I would think up some simple puns in the meantime, but I think I'm probably less funny than I sound in my head, so it's probably not. Right, here we go. The simple case. Um, I think I probably should share the entire screen because I might want to do this on 2 tabs. So I will do that and make my video. And I will also bring up a timer. Sally, bring up a timer. So this simple case is a very notorious case. This is probably why the people who want me to do it do. It is known as one of the hardest cases of 2024. And what makes this especially entertaining is, of course, that the title is in vast contrast. And actually, the contents look easy as well. It's in a vast contrast to the difficulty of the levels. So, for example, I think there's a level where you're just adding numbers up here. I don't know how well you can see that on my screen. I'm just zooming a lot, probably not very well, especially if you've got like a little phone screen or something. So actually, I probably will just share that tab, and I will try to do it. Sorry, that window, and I will try to do it just on that window, because it might make it to anyone who's on a smaller screen. So you've got a level here that's just adding, right? And these are just 2 numbers. So a lot of the levels are kind of teasingly easy to do in principle, but very difficult to do in practice. Now, on the day, I was actually present for this case, and at the time, I think the GPT-4 or 4.0 had just come out, and it wasn't really that refined yet in terms of coding or anything. But I knew it was capable of solving these questions, um, at least outside of Excel formulas and VBA. So you basically used the 30 minutes trying to get it to do that for me, and it didn't work out because it got it wrong and couldn't fix it. So yeah, it didn't go very well for me now. I think if you did use AI on it now, even if you did probably not Excel, but probably if you did VBA, it would probably get it right, especially if you use the O1 or O3 models, right? So this case is kind of not really got staying power for that reason. The novelty of it kind of is beatable. If you, I don't really want to do that way today, or even I probably wouldn't learn anything from doing it that way. And I felt that in my attempt, I therefore missed out on giving it a serious, like actual attempt. I've not pre-thought through how to do this or anything, but I do know what the questions are, of course, more or less. Right, so let's get started. The simple case. Let's hit go. All right, what we got? So we got, for all of the questions, return the sum of the digits of the answer. So if I just import my lambdas and split text that to get all the letters out, and then sum the values of those, that should hopefully give me the right answer. That's nice and easy. Excellent. Addition, no carrying. You need to add the 2 numbers and sum the digits, but there's no carrying. So this looks like it's just the same thing, but kind of twice, right? Then you add them up individually, and there's no carrying, so none of the numbers end up being manipulated. So that's also super duper mega ultra easy. And this should be G66. Excellent. Addition with carrying. Okay, so this is where it starts to get a bit harder, and you have to implement long addition. Then it will be subtraction, multiplication, three numbers. Okay, interesting. The 3 numbers, I just feel like you take your level 5 and you just kind of do it once and then twice, hopefully. And then exponentiation, raise the number to the first column. Oh, okay, so this is the same thing, but you're doing them to kind of different numbers of times, which Okay, fine. I should also mention people used Python as well to do this, and it turns out this is super easy to do with Excel in Python because it can handle these bigger numbers. I will do the bonuses, or some of the digits of all the numbers in L. I mean, I don't want to point that many references. It doesn't feel very exciting. What is A plus B, where A is the number of numbers across all questions, excluding examples that are divisible by 3. I know Dim gave a good tip for getting the sets of numbers here. If you put like a filter here and then just filter out everything that says example on it, that'll give you kind of those ones, which is good. Number of numbers across the questions that are divisible by 3, divisible by 8. Oh, okay, interesting. So there are clever tricks to working out whether numbers are divisible by 3 or 8 based on the individual digits. At all, well, actually 8 is if the last 3 digits are divisible by 200, I think, and then 3 is if they add up to a multiple of 3. So I moved on the list of all of the kind of numbers on the different levels there. Add all 40 numbers together in level 3. Okay, so that's just more adding up of the big numbers. Subtract the smallest number in level 4 from the largest number in level 5. What is the sum of digits as a result? What is the sum of digits of 4 tetrated to the 3? Okay, I think I would use Wolfram Alpha for that. Let's just give bonus 5 a go quickly to prove that concept. So I'm going to navigate to Wolfram Alpha. If my internet will take me there, then I will type in sum of digits 4 to the 4 to the 4. And that will hopefully wake up and give me this. No, I have to type it in again. Still loading. I don't know what's up with my internet lately. It seems to really be playing up a lot more. It's okay. So it says it's 733, which is correct. Excellent. That was easy. You can actually do all of these sums and everything in Wolfram Alpha as well, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so level 3. Here we go. So I will set a data table here. What have we got? We've got example 3. We've got equals 20 plus sequence of 20, 21 to 40. That seems right. Yep. Then I will how do I do this? I'm sorry, I can't remember. Example 3 goes there. Index G to G. Row number is going to be match. Match my thing on sheet 1, and I will get rid of the sheet name there. To case exclamation mark B to B 0. So there we go. That's my first number. Lock the relevant stuff. It's going to be my second number. Okay, so I'm going to split text on this and do value. So these are the digits of my first number. And then these are going to be the digits of my second number. Now there's going to be a question of, are there going to be different numbers of digits for different questions? I think the answer is going to be yes, when we get to level 6, but not yet. So let's not worry about that for now because it's still quite a way off. Okay, so I'm just going to do a plain digit sum here. And then I'm going to take I guess I'll take mod 10. That'll give me the zeros term. Then I will get the that over 10 round down. That'll give me the kind of the ones on the previous row. And then I will add them up, I guess. And I just move this down a row. Actually, there are no tens here, but there might be. So what I will do is I will kind of what? Round down of that, mod of that 10, yeah. Is that right? I'm just gonna add this up. Concat. Or actually, we want sum of digits, don't we? So we just want to sum that 240. Okay, that is correct. However, because I think this could potentially, reach 10, right? It's reaching 9 here, and there's nothing carried over from below, so it definitely could reach 10. I'm just going to combine this into some of these. And then I can just kind of copy it to the right, I think. And then I just want to give myself a bit of room here, sum these up. Cool. Right, so my answer is going to be 240. How do I do a data table? I don't know. Let's do that. Alt A W T. Column input cell. It's going to be this. See if these answers are right. Almost. We're 8 minutes in. They're not all right. I am going to look at number 22. All right, so there are tens even here. That is freaking evil. Look at all these nines. So that what's going on here is there's just a lot of carrying happening. So I am just going to drag this to the right, and I'll just try to make this a square. Okay. And then what I should really do is I should add some validation here, which is that if max of this greater or equals 10, then NA, otherwise sum of that. With all the brackets in the right places, of course. Cool, and then that can be my column input cell for my data table. Hopefully this will now be correct. Alt A, W, I can't remember whether I would have been able to catch this at the time, probably not. Like, I don't think, I think at this point they weren't saying here's your options for answers 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's level 3. We're at 9 minutes 44. Subtraction time. This is probably quite similar. Let's see. So level 3, level 4. I've got example 4, and we've got 40 plus sequence of 20. Okay, and here are my numbers. Just gonna do len of these. We see subtraction. Yep, they've all got 50 digits. Okay. This formula is slightly different at the moment, so I'm just going to do that minus that, and then it's going to be whatever I am at the moment. Okay, so yeah, let's think from the bottom. So I'm just going to be whatever I am at the moment. Then, if my one above is negative, plus if this is less than 0, 10, 0, all right? So where's this get? This gets me to a point where everything is anyway. It's not. It can't be plus, surely. Yeah, because you take from the one above instead, right? So start from the top. It's been a while since I did that. Like I probably should just do one on paper, to be honest, and see if I remember. Well, make the steps more obvious at least. Right. So let's say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm subtracting, 0, 3, 2, 1. What am I doing? I go here, 3. I go here, 1. I go here, -9, and I go here, 0. That's what I do. So if I am positive, I don't do anything. If I am negative, I steal 1 from the one above. So if I am positive, if that is greater than 0 or equal to 0, then nothing. Otherwise, I do that plus 10, yeah. Otherwise, I steal 1 from the one above, right? So I make the one above go down by 1. So actually, this isn't affecting me, it's affecting the one above. So, yeah, in fact, I am at the bottom here, just mod that 10. And then we should be thinking about this instead by starting at the top. So I mod myself 10, and then if the one below me is negative, then I am subtracting 1. And there is one place where this might be different, which is at the top, because we don't want to. Well, that would be quite mean to make the number go negative. But I also don't want to set it to like a bigger number, right? So is this sum of digits the same throughout? Yes. Is it 200? Is 214 the answer? No, it's 217. Okay. So this is offset by 1, so that's why is this giving a ref error? Okay, fine. So 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 minus 7 is 2. Then you take that from here. So that makes sense. Oh, right, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. So now I'm getting 219, which is still too big. So we're looking at 15.5 minutes here. I think there's possibly something wrong with me going back round to 9 when I shouldn't be. Like, because these happen in a particular order, right? So, do I want to just do this outside of the thing? Is that right? It's definitely gives a different answer in it. Maybe my genius has come through. Let's see. Yes, it has. Look at that. Heck yes. Okay, we're on level 5. Level 5 multiplication. This obviously gets a lot harder at multiplication. But already I will have you know I beat the AI on this case. It could not do the subtraction. I did get the addition out, but it could not do the subtraction at the time when I did it. I will get rid of the data tables here as well. Simple case? Hell yeah, it's simple. Okay. Right, example 5. And how are we going to do multiplication? Again, I will just check the lengths. Although if any of them are not 50, then he's freaking evil. Like, surely not. Okay, they are all 50. All right, well, if I multiply 50 digit by a 50 digit number, it will be 100 digits long, more or less. Right? Is that right? I mean, it could be, right? No. Firstly, can I just multiply it by any number? So I think I should multiply the first number by like 1 to 9, right, to get the bits that you use and this sort of thing. Well, I don't include 0 as well, so 10 starting at 0 equals that times that. Cool, excellent. So these is what happens when you add 9 copies of this number together. And then what I'll do is I will basically like do this as like a table, right? So I'm going to take my split text of this. This not being transposed will cost me the full marks on the round 2, which is a bit annoying. Cool, so I will again value that. Don't want any number shenanigans going on here. And then I basically want to insert like a number of, I want to go push it up a number of places based on how many digits there are here. So I will say equals sequence of 50 starting at 1, stepping down by 1, stepping down by, yeah, 50 minus 1. I think that's right. Yep. Cool. Then I'm going to XLOOKUP this in here, turning from here. Cool, so that's my 50 place 1, and then my next one's going to be like down a level, right? Right, we're coming up 20 minutes now. It's going to be, yeah, that's correct. That's here, and so on. So how do I want to do that? How do I want to keep offsetting it by 1, the formulas by 1 each time? I think I want to v-stack it with this many zeros. So v-stack by make array this many rows, 1 column, and lambda x 0. Why does it not like that? Is this returning the right thing? No, make array is not doing what I would have expected it to do. Okay. Oh yeah, because it actually wants 2 inputs, doesn't it? It wants the row input and the column input. There we go. Cool. So yeah, I see a kind of upper triangle of zeros there, which is what I want. We'll just collapse this. And then I will add these up. Excellent. And then what I want to do is equals, well, it equals myself, equals, and then it's plus mod the one below 10, right? Now, I would have expected this to give 2 based on what I was thinking, because it's not mod 10, it is math.floor that over 10 to 0. Or floor.math, with the 0. Math.floor is my own one, I think. And then when it's me, myself, I do want to mod 10 that, so that's where that mod 10 is coming from. And then just drag that right, drag that right, drag that right a few more times. It's probably enough. And then add up the digits. Hopefully this is what we're going for. Yes, it is. Hell yes. Okay, I will link that through. We're at 22 minutes. And next one is just another multiplication, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Can't remember how Dim did on this, but I think I'm doing pretty well. I think this is, he was right to be a bit worried about me. I mean, he wasn't right to be worried about me on the day. He was being too clever of the AI, but I don't think I'm doing that badly compared to how difficult most people found this. Cool, excellent. So that's correct. Cool, so this is my level 6. I mean, I almost want to just let me rename this. Like make 2 tabs here, right? So here's my level 6. I'm gonna do example 6, example 6, and then this can be 80 plus equal 20. And then here are my, yeah, if I instead just concat this, then that'll give me my inputs. And then I can just like use those inputs as the inputs on the thing, right? So get rid of that. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is going to be my sample 6, but we're not going to do columns G and H anymore. We're going to do column, which one do I want to do first? Column J first, I think. Column J and then I. So obviously I've been talking a bit. I've not been focusing fully. I'm pretty happy with how I'm doing, I think. 25 minutes. Cool, so that's there. And then this thing is automatically multiplied by the right numbers. This one is not going to be doing that. Yeah, I need to make this bigger. This one, it should still be 50, I think, if I've got them the right way around. Yeah. Cool, so that's now correct. Same, yeah, that should be the same thing. Oh, right, because I didn't lock this properly, I guess. Cool. Yeah, that seems right to me. And then you want to keep summing this all the way down. We'll sum these numbers up. 600, 600, excellent. So 26 minutes. data table, column input cell. It's going to be this one. See how we do. All correct. I'm feeling very, very good. Okay, and then this is pretty much the same thing, really. I mean, I just need to. Yeah, you can imagine me just doing that, 3, 4 times, whatever. And in a competition format, hopefully I'd be going quite quickly, and I would get them done. I will be a bit more leisurely at the moment, though, because it is late. I probably wouldn't be able to get it done in the remaining 3 minutes, of course, anyway. But I think I probably would have done some of the earlier ones a bit faster, and obviously not explained the case at the beginning. For example 7, get the right column, which is going to be column G. And then I guess column G again. So level 7, this is going to be, if it was squared, why is this giving me errors? What? Oh, the number's smaller. Yes, okay, fine. So they're not 50 anymore, they are 40, fine. 40, 40. Cool. Yeah, and actually I quite like having all these extra zeros. Doesn't hurt. So here's my squared version of these numbers. Why are these giving spell errors? What? All right, example 7. Then this can be 100, and there should just be 20 levels. Yep. So these are going to be my squared, cubed. Do I need to get rid of these trailing zeros, actually? I don't know. Think about it. I don't think I do. But if I don't think I do, I can just get rid of them as well. So equals, if I just go, I could try to do a regex to get rid of the ones at the end, but let's just carry on. Let's find out. Okay, so cubed. Level 7-3. So one input is going to, the first input is going to be different. It's going to be the squared column, which is column I. And we have come up, we're in 30 minutes, 30 seconds here. There we go, that seems okay. And then I guess these would then be the cubed numbers. Is it really that easy? I mean, we can go if this equals 3, this, or if this equals 3, some value split text, this. No, it's not that easy. Okay, so I think I might have to get rid of these trailing zeros then. Level 7. Why is this? Oh, okay. I mean, I did just change something. Let's just paste those squared ones in again. What did I not paste that right? Okay. Why is this still saying? Oh no, because I'm on the cubed one. That's why. Oh, hurry. Okay, so it does look to me like it wouldn't affect it because they are just all zeros. Sadly, there's no like checking at the squared level. Is there anything here bigger than 10? No. Hmm. I'll just have a peek at the answer on level 7 because I don't want to be here all night. It is coming up 11 p.m. All right, so what we got? We got 102. Should be 522. So I'm too high. Oh, actually, because the answers are checked against this one on there, so let's just paste that in as well before we continue anymore. No. Okay, fine. Okay, maybe I wouldn't have got level 7 in the time. I seem to be tripping up somewhere here. Yeah. Well, let's have a look at some bonus questions and come back to that. So I will attempt Dim's filter trick here. So what am I doing? Get all this stuff. Alt AT. Game. I want not example. And then I'll just get rid of all my stuff here. What? Doesn't want me to get rid of that. Because it's on the hidden bit as well. Oh, whatever. I won't get rid of that then. Right, what am I actually doing? Get all the numbers out. Okay, so maybe I could just stick them at the front and just go insert 3 columns there. I just filter away the blanks and the stuff. I seem to have done a lot of clicks there. There's probably an easier way to do the filter. So what is the sum of the digits? Equals sum value that text split of that. Sum value text. Oh no, dots text split text. Cool. And then if error 0, So that's 61773. And it's because I'm including these ones, which I added, including anything else that I added. I don't think so. So it is not 61173, it is 46455. Okay, apparently it's not that either. Classic. I will just subtotal 109 this, which is a sum of only the visible ones. 50, 103. I don't know why that gives a different answer, but it seems to be correct. So yeah, I probably wouldn't have got that on the actual case. I only was able to get that because I knew my answer was wrong. But we did get it, and I will actually stick it on the actual case tab just for the sake of having the correct answers all together there. Right. What is a plus b? Okay, so I just want like a flag of when it's divisible by 3. So mod 3 equals 0. So that's one of the flags. Then I will remember the if error is 0 on that. So this is my, I mean, I will also times it by 1 because I want to use subtotal on this as well. I will also remember to get rid of these ones. Subtotal 109. This. So that gives me a contribution of 88, and I will just copy this sheet again to try to work out the other contribution. The other one is divisible by 8, so number of numbers that are divisible by 8. So in this case, I just want the right 3 value mod 8 That's a yes. That's a no. It's a no. Any more yeses? This one, no. That's 300, which is not divisible by 200. Okay, so what does this subtotal give? 28. So 88 plus 28. Oops. 116, which is correct. Excellent. Add all 40 numbers together in level 3. Right. Okay, well, that needs a slightly different approach. So I guess it's quite similar to level 3, though. Subtract the smallest. This is another subtraction one, which seems pretty easy. You just have to work out. It's more like you have to work out the ordering more than anything. You probably just look at it and see that, and then you just kind of tack it on to one of the levels, basically. Right, I'll do bonus 3. Why not? I did not create an. Oh no! Don't. Okay, fine. So I will create a new thing here called bonus 3. And then I will pull in all, was it all? I'm just drag these to the end as well. Add all 40 numbers together. Okay. So I will to call this, ignoring the blanks, transpose. Then I will split text on this and value it. Cool, and then I will just sum across these. I'll do my equals mod that 10 plus that over 10 math.floor. I don't know why they do floor dot, but like math.floor makes so much more sense. And I'll need to go a bit higher and drag that to the right. Biggest number here is 9. Sum that 238. No. So again, I'm not claiming I will have gotten this right on the day. Why is this a 3? Oh, right. Okay, fine. Yep. Why is it wrong? Let's just see if the answer is close to that. 241. It's not far off. Did I include the example? Is that what happened? Yes, it is. Classic. So I actually did this on the latest Road to Las Vegas as well. It's not good. I now get 241, which I think was the right answer. So yeah, I need to learn to stop including the examples when I solve these things. And then bonus 4 is just going to be level 4 again. So we'll just copy this. Yes to all. Bonus 4. Wait, what? Did I copy the case sheet? Oops. Bonus 4. Right, bonus 4. Level 4. Why is this ref errors? I don't know. Let's just copy that again. Bonus 4. All right, and we don't care about any of this data table rubbish. I will get rid of this data table now. Think about it though. And this one. All right, we're on bonus 4. And what we want to do is just get the biggest number on level 5. So I know they all have the same length. So you can start with 9, could be that one, could be that one. It is this one. Yep, it is that one. That's going here. And then smallest number on level 4 it was, I think. So anything starting with a 1, this one starts with a 1 and is the smallest. Yep. 179. No. One way off. So in fact, the smallest number, level 4. Now I know this does subtraction, right? I know this is doing the subtraction correctly. I think this is the biggest number. I think this is the smallest number. Did I copy it from the wrong? Oh no, did I miss this? Oh, my eyes missed this 991. Fine. 245. Is that the right answer? Or did I miss another one? No, that is now the right answer. Okay, so I'm just blind, I guess. Okay. Right, level 7. So I've done everything else now. We're at 46 minutes. Most of the points are in the main core levels, I believe. So I think that's pretty good. I've done pretty well kind of overall, and none of the bonuses posed a real stuck obstacle as well. So I'm quite happy with that. If my level 7 didn't come out, maybe I would have got like bonus 4 or something, bonus 3. Possibly not. You sort of was doing in terms of errors on example. This is the sort of thing I need to work out how to do on the day properly, because I think I'm shedding points in vast numbers due to stuff like that. Yeah, so squared, cubed. Let's just get this right. So I'm just going to start over my level 7. Don't want to inherit any issues. Here's my level 6. Rename it to level 7 squared. Pulling in example 7, pulling in. I want it to pull in column G twice. Column G, same thing here. I want it to do 40 levels, so I'll just delete 10 in the middle. 41 minus that. 40, 40. What is this here? I don't know. It is hard pasted. Just get rid of it. Don't need it. And then this is way too big now. I will make it 52 this time, just to be extra careful. I do want to get this right. Why is this? No, I think this is right. And then you want to sum down to here. There's my sum. What's my example? It's supposed to be 807. Oh, right, because I'm multiplying multiple times. Okay, so I'm summing this rubbish. This seems right to me. These are the right numbers being multiplied by the right things. And then I'm carrying the right stuff up. Fine. So these are going to be my squared values. Example 7. Actually, they're going to be concat this. And I do kind of want to drop the leading zeros. So if I just concat the whole thing. No, I don't care about the leading zeros. Let's not bother with that. Cool. I'm not going to bother with that on second thoughts. I'm going to link that over. A W table column input cell is going to be this. Spill error. How could that possibly? Oh, right, because this is the wrong number again. Cool. So these are going to be my new squares. They are different to the old squares, which I guess is promising. And level 7 cubed. So I'm going to do the I ones. Then I do just want to make sure I've got the enough stuff here. I will just go to 100 on this. These are going to be my. They're not going to be my cubed answers because I need to drag this stuff down more. Possibly even more than that. You know what it could be? It could be that I didn't adjust this formula, which would be a really silly reason for it not to work. Okay, so what have we got? we got this. Numbers again are in fact different. They're still wrong though. I'm sure there must be a methodology issue in that case. I multiply 120 by 24. Is that the same as 120 by 240, for example, 2,400 in terms of digits that come out of it? I think it is, because they're just factors of 10. It should just be zeros that come off the end. Oh, look, this is still being 50. Because I didn't drag that across again. Okay, let's paste this in then. Does make it go any lower? No, it doesn't. Does it make this go any lower? This is why you should always use the hash symbol when it's possible to use the hash symbol. So I just get a bit of a headache now, to be honest. I should probably stop. Oh, but I did get these ones right finally, so I'm feeling good about that. All right, so there's my cubes. And then what's beautiful about this is I can now just do the fourth ones. Fourth power. I can't remember what the fourth power is called, sorry. And it's just a matter of making this be column J. And then making sure that we go low enough. I mean, I just go to, now that we've proven the digits don't matter, I just go to 300. Excellente. Paste that in, paste that in. Fourth. If that equals 4, and that. Oh no, the sum of the whatever we're in. That. Excellent. Is that all correct? Yep. And then finally, the fifth. Fifth powers, really easy. Just change this to be k. I think everything should be already formatted correctly. Fifth powers. And otherwise, it's always going to be fifth. So some value, split text, all that. No. Okay, apparently not. I can't. It will not work. Okay. Is it because they're too long as text? Like this should be ending in lots of zeros and it isn't. Yes, it's because I am not concatenating for my new rows again. Okay, fine. So you see the kind of issues that often will throw me off. This is what I need to work on if I'm gonna seriously attempt winning this thing. But there you go, there's the simple case done in 56 minutes with a few hiccups on the way, and with the answer feedback available, but explaining stuff along the way. And I feel pretty good about that performance. So yeah, well done, Michael, on a very cool case premise. It's fun. I'm going to try to change the name of this live stream to be the simple case. Yeah, it was fun. Excellent. Have a good day, everybody.